Hemis National Park is a high-altitude national park in Ladakh, India. Globally famous for its snow leopards, it is believed to have the highest density of them in any protected area in the world. It is the only national park in India that is north of the Himalayas, the largest notified protected area in India, largest national park, and is the second largest contiguous protected area, after the Nanda Devi Biosphere Reserve and surrounding protected areas. The park is home to a number of species of endangered mammals, including the snow leopard. The park is home to a viable breeding population of about 200 snow leopards, especially in the Rambagh catchment area. The prey base for the apex predator in the Central Asian highlands is primarily supported in Hemis by Agli, Great Tibetan sheep, Bharat blue sheep, Shapuk Ladakhi urial, and livestock. A small population of the Asiatic ibex is also present in Hemis. Hemis is the only refuge in India containing the Shapuk. The Tibetan wolf, the Eurasian brown bear endangered in India, and the red fox are also present in Hemis. Small mammals include the Himalayan marmot, mountain weasel and the Himalayan mouse hare. Among birds of prey noted here are Himalayan and trans-Himalayan birds of prey, the golden eagle, Lammergeier vulture, and Himalayan griffon vulture. The Rambagh Valley offers opportunities for birdwatching, including several Tibetan species not common in other parts of India. Birds present here include brown assenter, robin assenter, Tickle's leaf warbler, streaked rosefinch, black-winged snowfinch, chukar, bleat swift, red-billed chaw, Himalayan snowcock, and the fire-fronted sareen. 16 mammal species and 73 bird species have been recorded in the park so far. This region is in the rain shadow of the Himalayas, and does not receive much precipitation. Hence, dry forests of juniper, populus, salix forests, subalpine dry birch, fir are present at lower altitudes. Alpine and steppe trees are predominantly found here. These trees and shrubs are spread across the valley bottoms. Since the upper mountain slopes are moist, this area is characterized by alpine vegetation including anemone, gentiana, phylloxera, loider, veronica, delphinum, carex and cobracea. The other parts of the park support steppe vegetation which is dominated by carragina, artemisia, stachys, and ephedra, present along the lower river courses. A study conducted by C.P. Kala reports 15 rare and endangered medicinal plants growing in the park, which include acantharum and lycopodioides, Arnavia lubroma, Artemisia maritima, Virginia strachei, Ephedra gerardiana, Ferula jaishkina, and Hyoscyamus niger.
Nubra Valley. Nubra is a subdivision and a tahsil in the Indian Union Territory of Ladakh. Its inhabited areas form a tree-armed valley cut by the Nubra and Shyok rivers. Its Tibetan name Eldumra means the Valley of Flowers. Famous for landscapes, monasteries and flora and fauna, the Nubra Valley was open for tourists up to Hunda, the land of sand dunes, until 2010. The region beyond Hunda gives way to a greener region of Ladakh because of its lower altitude. The village of Turtuk, which was unseen by tourists till 2010, is a virgin destination for people who seek peace and an interaction with the tribal community of Ladakh. The village is stuffed with apricot trees and children. The local tribe, Balti people, follows its age-old customs in their lifestyle and speak a language which is just spoken and not written. For tourists, Turtuk offers serene camping sites with environment-friendly infrastructure. Panamik is noted for its hot springs. Between Hunda and Diskit lie several kilometers of sand dunes, and, to hermed, Bactrian camels graze in the neighboring forests of Sebathorn. The 32-meter Maitreya Buddha statue is the landmark of Nubra and is maintained by the Diskit monastery. On the Shyok, pronounced Shyok, river, the main village, Diskit, is home to the dramatically positioned Diskit monastery which is built in 1420 AD. Hunda was the capital of the erstwhile Nubra kingdom in the 17th century, and is home to the Chamba Gompa. Gandan Suntsaling monastery is between Kyaga and Sumo villages. Across the Nubra or Siachen river at Panamik, is the isolated Ensa Gompa near Warisfistan village. The valley is famous for its forest of hippophae shrub, popularly known as Leh berry. It is within this shrub forest that one can spot the white-browed tit warbler. One can also spot the Tibetan lark, Hum's short-toed lark, and Hum's white-throat. The various water birds like ruddy shelduck, gargani, northern pintail, and mallard can be observed on several small water bodies scattered along the route. Besides these, waders like black-tailed godwit, common sandpiper, common greenshank, common redshank, green sandpiper, and ruff can be spotted in Nubra.
So Moriri Lake. So Moriri or Lake Moriri or Mountain Lake is a lake in the Changthang Plateau, literally, northern plains in Ladakh in northern India. The lake and surrounding area are protected as the So Moriri Wetland Conservation Reserve. Largely based on the ecological diversity of the lake explained in the previous section, and its surroundings, the So Moriri was notified in November 2002 under the list of Ramsar wetland sites under the Ramsar Convention. Fauna and Flora. An avifaunal survey of the lake and its adjoining Nuro-Sindhu wetland conducted in July 1996 revealed the following facts. 34 species of birds included 14 species of water birds, some are pictured in the gallery, of which following are the vulnerable species. Avifauna. Black-necked crane, Crus nigricollis endangered. Bar-headed geese, Anser indicus, only breeding ground in India. Brown-headed gulls, Larus brunicephalus. Great-crested grebe, Podiceps cristatus. Ferruginous pochard. Black-necked grebe, Podiceps nigricollis. Mammals include Tibetan gazelle, Cricapra pictocordata, boar antelope, threatened lynx. Nile novus salmon hodsoni. Bharat pseudva nayur, Himalayan blue sheep. Tibetan ass skang or Edwus skang, endemic to the Tibetan Plateau, Great Tibetan sheep. One species of marmot, Mammuta himalayana, in large numbers seen on the hillslopes surrounding the lake and also along the roadsides. One species of hare, Lepisois tollis. One species of vole, Alticola royli. 3 species of mouse hares, Ocotona macrotis, Ocotona curzonii or Tibetan sandfox and Cincilla ladicensis. Carnivores fauna reported are the snow leopard, Insia. The Tibetan wolf, Canis lupus chanso. Vegetation. While the deeper parts of the lake have no vegetation, the shallow areas are reported to have Potamogeton sps. Marshes have several species of sedges and reeds, particularly carex, carragana and astragalus sps, which are all representative of the surrounding arid steppe vegetation.
Other noteworthy places to visit includes Pangong So Lake, Tixi Monastery, Markha Valley, Diskit Monastery, Shanti Stupa, Royal Lake Palace, Namgyal Semo Gompe, Magnetic Hill and the Chadar Trek.
Now let us talk about some endangered and endemic species of Ladakh. The snow leopard, Panthera insia, also known as the ounce, is a large cat native to the mountain ranges of Central and South Asia. It is listed as vulnerable on the IUCN Red List because the global population is estimated to number less than 10,000 mature individuals and is expected to decline about 10% by 2040. It is threatened by poaching and habitat destruction following infrastructural developments. Ephedra gerardiana is a species of ephedra, endemic to the mountains of Afghanistan, Bhutan, northern India, Nepal, Pakistan, Sikkim, Tajikistan, and Tibet. It is a perennial small shrub composed primarily of fibrous stalks, generally about 8 inches though sometimes growing to 24 inches in height, with small, yellow flowers followed by round, red, edible fruits. It is sometimes used as a stimulant, and in Ayurvedic medicine its tea is used as medicine for colds, coughs, bronchitis, asthma, and arthritis. The bearded vulture Gypaetus barbatus is a bird of prey and the only member of the genus Gypaetus. The population of this species continues to decline. In 2014, it was classified by the IUCN Red List as near threatened. The bearded vulture is the only known vertebrate whose diet consists almost exclusively, 70 to 90%, of bone. It lives in high mountains in southern Europe, the Caucasus, Africa, the Indian subcontinent, and Tibet. Populations are residents. The Himalayan wolf Canis lupus chanso is a canine of debated taxonomy. It is an endemic species of the Himalayas in the Tibetan Plateau, predominantly above 4,000 meters in elevation because it has adapted to a low oxygen environment, compared with other wolves that are found only at lower elevations. Lotus corniculatus is a flowering plant in the pea family Fabaceae, native to grasslands in temperate Eurasia and North Africa. Common names include common bird's foot trefoil, eggs and bacon, bird's foot tearwedge, and just bird's foot trefoil, though the latter name is often also applied to other members of the genus.